We begin tonight with Decision 2022. Early voting is now underway in our battleground state as early ballots were dropped in the mail today. But the big story on the political front in Arizona coming in the race for governor and the candidates debate that never happened. It's back in the news. News for Tucson's Eric Fink joins us live downtown to fill us in. Eric.
Sean, for the past 20 years, candidates for governor have taken the stage for a debate sponsored by Arizona Clean Elections. But last month, Democratic nominee Katie Hobbs said she would not debate her Republican opponent, Kari Lake. Now, news breaking today that Hobbs will take the stage on her own for an interview with a moderator next Tuesday night, much to the surprise of Lake and the commission. Last month, the Arizona Clean Elections Commission rejected Democratic gubernatorial nominee Katie Hobbs' proposal to change the debate format to a town hall style, with the candidates each getting 30 minutes on stage separately. For the last 2 decades, candidates have been on stage together, taking questions from a moderator. But Hobbs, who's long called her opponent a 2020 election denier, declined to participate in the traditional format. And Clean Elections and Arizona PBS set aside 30 minutes for GOP nominee Kari Lake to take questions tonight. But that didn't happen. Instead, the Hobbs campaign announced it had agreed to an interview with PBS next week, which surprised the debate sponsor. So the Clean Elections Commission postponed the Q&A with Lake, shortly after Lake holding a news conference to express her outrage.
Unfortunately, I'm running against a coward who's afraid to stand on a debate stage and talk about what she wants to do for Arizona. And unfortunately, PBS and ASU have done a backroom deal with that coward to give her airtime that she does not deserve. The people of Arizona deserve to hear from both people who are running for governor.
In a statement to News 4 Tucson, the Hobbs campaign responded, quote, Kari Lake is once again creating chaos and proving she has no interest in a real conversation about the issues facing Arizonans. In the time it took Lake to put on her press conference full of lies, she could have sat down to speak to Arizona voters. But she didn't, because she doesn't want to face tough questions and answer for her extreme record. Tom Collins, the executive director of Arizona's Clean Elections Commission, saying PBS never consulted with the commission before reaching out to the Hobbs campaign to offer time.
We were completely surprised. In fact, if we hadn't been surprised, I don't think this would have necessarily happened the way it did today. I mean, the issue is that we received word of this from reporters contacting us about it because they believed that there might be a relationship here between the commission and PBS and the Hobbs campaign, when our commission had voted in a very clear public hearing to reject this very proposal.
Collins saying debates are vital for candidates and, more importantly, voters.
That opportunity to watch folks interact, to take questions live, to see how they treat one another, those are all pieces of information that really do help voters understand candidates and how they're going to behave in different situations and how they solve problems.
So just how close is the Arizona race for governor? We have the 2 most recent polls to show you, both of them taken at the end of September and the beginning of this month. A CBS News YouGov poll of more than 1,100 registered voters shows Katie Hobbs and Kari Lake tied at 49%. A CNN poll of almost 800 likely Arizona voters has Hobbs up 49-46. Both polls are within the margin of error. And all of this coming as the campaign enters its final month. We're live tonight downtown. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.